Hello everyone, Sunlis here, and today I want to talk to you about why you should play Elite Dangerous. Now before I just fanboy all over this game, I should take a quick minute to tell you a little bit about its background, so here we go. Elite Dangerous is a game developed by Frontier Developments, which has made 3 other games in the Elite series previously. First, Elite in 1984, which is just amazingly retro, followed by Frontier Elite 2 in 1993, and then Frontier First Encounters 1995, and finally Elite Dangerous in 2014. Elite Dangerous is described as a space adventure, trading, and combat simulator game, and it is definitely all of those things, if not more. This game has a massive universe, and when I say massive, I mean I don't even quite comprehend how big it is. I don't think if I played 24 hours a day for the next few years of my life, I'd be able to explore the whole thing. Which is fine. I mean, there's just so much to do at every one of these star systems that you go to. You almost don't need to leave the little clump of galaxies that you started out at. Every station that you go to has its own unique economy, which is perfect for a trader. You can fly from station to station, taking advantage of supply and demand to make a ton of money. Beyond that, every station also has its own set of alliances, and it's run by a certain faction. If you are very friendly with the alliance but not so friendly with everyone else, you might even not be allowed into the station. Or there might be entire star systems that are locked off because you do not have a high enough reputation with the group that controls it. You can influence all of this by killing different pirates out in the solar system, cooperating with the pirates out in the solar system, or you can do missions at all these different stations and earn certain levels of reputation, leveling up your combat ranking, your trade ranking, your explorer ranking. Even beyond all that, you're not just a dot on a map with different rankings. You actually pilot your own unique ship. You start out with a ship called a Sidewinder, which is honestly a little bit wimpy, but it's plenty good enough to get you started, get you making some money so that you can choose the path that you want. You can be a trader, a miner, a bounty hunter, a pirate, a diplomat, all kinds of things. You could just run around giving people money if you want. It's not up to me what you want to do with your hard-earned cash. There are, at this point, at least a few dozen ships that you can choose from in this game, ranging from heavy transporters to fighting ships to just kind of jack-of-all-trades kind of ships. And you can outfit each one of these ships with a ton of different parts, different cargo racks, planet scanners, thrusters, hull types, shield types, weapon types. You can have lasers and cannons and railguns. Now, you can play Elite Dangerous as a single-player game, and that's totally fine. There's a ton of content that you can explore, but I would actually recommend playing it multiplayer. This, of course, has its risks because people can either be friendly with you or they can be aggressive. What this means is you could just be flying around, having a good time, enjoying the music, and then all of a sudden, bam, someone is interdicting you. This means that they are trying to take you out of Super Cruise because they want your stuff. They want to blow you up. And you have to fight against them. It's a very cool little mini game that kind of challenges your dexterity. There are 2 outcomes to an interdiction. There's the first one, which is where you win, if you're the one being challenged, like I do in this clip, and that means that you're fine. You got away, you can keep heading where you were heading. Outcome number 2 is if you lose, which means you get pulled out of Super Cruise and put into potentially a very vulnerable situation where someone can attack you. Now, like I said, this is a very beautiful game. The music is just amazing. It really puts you in the right mood for this kind of game. So I actually just want to take a minute and I want you to just listen to the sounds and look at the sights as I'm coming into the station here. You can hear the sounds of the engines as I'm coming in here. Every ship has its own unique sound in that regard. The transition from outside to inside is pretty incredible. You can hear this grandiose echo of your engines as you come through. There's other ships landing as I try to fumble around and find my docking port. And the music comes in the background. You almost didn't even notice it. And of course, what sci-fi game would be complete without a stereotypical computery voice that dictates all your actions?
Engines disengaged.
There's something just very satisfying about this. It feels very realistic. It's not super showy, but it just really pulls you into the gameplay. There's this whole thriving world all around you. So on top of all that base gameplay, there's a reasonably high-level storyline going on. These are the 10 galactic powers that are in the game. Some of them are part of the monarchy, like these two. Some of them might be a little bit more military-based. Some of them might be more charity-based and things like that. They each have their own ups and downs as systems under their control get taken over, or even if the economy just isn't doing well. This adds a surprising amount of depth to the game and really keeps things interesting. To pull you in even farther, there's a news network called Galnet, and it'll keep you up to date with just a ton of stories. Look at all these stories of the ups and downs of all the different powers in the universe. And you can keep track of who's in control of what area using this really beautiful galaxy map. You can look and see which factions have control over the star system that you're in, or navigate your way towards a faction that you want to ally yourself with. And the visuals just pulled me in. I ended up playing with this map alone for about a half an hour the other day when I was playing with Frosty. I would highly encourage anyone that's even remotely interested to check out this game. I don't think I did it justice at all in this review. I've already put almost 100 hours into this game, and it feels like I've barely even scratched the surface. I haven't even allied myself to a power yet. I've only bought one ship, and I've barely left this little handful of star systems that I started out in. And that's about it. Make sure to leave your comments below, favorite the video, subscribe. We try to put up at least a couple videos every week and stream whenever we can. And thank you so much for watching.